Greetings, everybody. How you doing today? Welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube on a Tuesday morning, up and out of getting it done. Welcome. I'm starting a new series in my channel. My favorite reactions to my bands that I grew up as a teenager back in the 70s specifically. I'm going to focus on that to a start into the 80s. But yeah, we're going to roll out some great old school 70s bands and tracks that I loved big time back in the day, man. Big time. And they still great action today. And this is the one we're going to start off with today. A little sweet Ballroom Blitz action. Unfortunately, I could only do the audio only. My copyright blocks and strikes are massive currently. So I'm going to roll out just like it was back in the day, dropping that record and listening to it. We didn't have video and all that greatness. I did want to do the video portion. I just can't risk it. I don't want to have it blocked and miss out not having to upload it. But nonetheless, new series. Welcome. I'm Rob. I react to music most days of the week worldwide. Music reactions. Best thing about it, everything in the channel is a requested reaction. So please leave a comment, a link, a band name, even a song title. I'll pick it up. I'll toss it into my Discord. And hopefully down the road, we get to check it out a lot sooner than later, unfortunately, which is a great thing. I get a lot more requests than videos I can handle on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. So I had to create a Patreon account to help alleviate and speed it up for people that want to get it done. You know who we are. Get it done. It's available. It is action packed. Awesome. Best way to get picks done super fast, super quick. Best news for me personally, though, I've been trying to write a book for the last 15 years. I can't do that, but I can make videos and talk on YouTube. So I have decided to make a new YouTube channel called OG Club Boss. I operated the two biggest nightclubs in my country for 30 plus years, involved in 40 plus years in dealing consultation into the internet, out of the internet, transition through all of it. I was the guy getting it done, having fun. So I'm talking about story time, the great artists, the great musicians, superstar athletes, actors. I partied with them all. They all came through my club. And we're going to talk about it, have some fun with it. Check it out. OG Club Bots for the win. Lots of videos coming soon. Got a few up there to get it started, but we are rolling out some great content soon. Great story time. But right now it is music story time, big time. So a new series I had is I want to go back, and I don't react to a lot of music that I grew up listening to because I know the band, I know this tune, and a lot of the requests I get is stuff I have no idea about, and I love that. But I grew up listening to music big time before I got into the club business and heard it even more extensively. But the 70s for me was immaculate. What a wide variety of music from Queen, Rush, Triumph, April Wine, um, the Bee Gees. Elton John was huge. Paul McCartney and the Wings, but Sweet was massive. Nazareth was massive. We'll be doing some Nazareth, but definitely Sweet right now. Ballroom Blitz, loving it. Looking, I did do Fox on the Run, I believe, a few years ago, which is great to hear again. But yeah, I wish there was a high def beat back in the late early 80s of a Ballroom Blitz remix was fantastic. I wish I could find that copy again. Oh, it was the best ever, man. It was beautifully done. And I may try to search for it and find it because it was exceptional. But for originality, we are rolling audio only this morning. My new series, How I Enjoyed the 70s Music. Remembering the 70s reactions, my youth, my teen time, and Ballroom Blitz was a huge part of that, man. So let's get back, relax. If you're first time listening to the tune, get ready. It's fast packed, ready to roll. I'm assuming it's a version I'm familiar with. Studio sound. Let's check it out. Old school magic. Be right back to when I was 11. Let's go.
Okay. All right, fellas. Well, let's go! It's been getting so hard living with the things you do to me. My things are getting so strange. I like to tell you everything I see.
Before we get to the greatness, I got to shout out my man Udo Weber. Back in the day, you remember me, you track to track, real. We did a thing with Sweet, man. With we had a classroom in school, probably grade 7, 8. We had to work together, and we had to make a audio file. And I remember he had a reel to reel setup, and we were able to do some sounds and create a a vibe off of this tune, and we ended up getting big time grades on that. He went on to be a big time musician. And I ventured off into running strip clubs, so I'd love to hook up with Oodle. Maybe this catches his attention on YouTube. Oodle, man, hook up. My email's here. Check it out. Let's roll. Let's connect. Again, love you, bro. Let's go.
Oh, I see a man at the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl in the corner, let no one ignore her, cause she thinks she's the passionate one. Oh, yeah, it was like lightning. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing.
Look at the bangs, man. Big time bang action.
And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna want you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. With a wink of her eye. Oh, yeah, it was electric, sophronically hectic. And the band started leaving, cause they all stopped breathing. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the man at the back said, everyone attack. And
Gotta take that copyright pause. Big time. Backing it up. Flow. Oof. Oh, I'm right back to 1978, man. I'm just roundabout time frame. For me, I got into the strip club business in 1979. So I have a before that date and after that date. Everything after that date was in one ear out the other because it was just making sure there was a girl on stage. There was music playing. But before that, enjoyed music big time, man. And Sweet was huge, man. Yeah, big time. I'll do a few of their tunes. There's a few of their tunes. But yeah, I'm going to roll this. I like this. I like reliving the old school when I was 10, 11, 12 years old. Maybe you did too enjoy the tune back then, man. Maybe you haven't heard it in 35, 40 years like I have, and just enjoying the magic, man. Great action, great old school music. Big time magic. Wow, great to hear this again. Let's finish it strong. What a way to start this new series. Sweet Ballroom Blitz, baby. Living it like it was in the 70s, baby. Let's go.
the band started leaving, cause they all stopped breathing. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna want you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Everybody was fighting, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna want you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ooh, it's the ballroom blitz. It's the ballroom blitz. It's the ballroom blitz. Ooh, it's the ballroom blitz.
The fact that I get to listen to this like 50 years later, man, close to it, 40 plus years later is incredible. Make a video and enjoy it like it was 1979 all over again. 1977, whatever it was, this got released and I enjoyed it. It was huge back in the day, man. And I remember that remix Ballroom Blitz was after I got into the strip club business. So it would have been after 1979 and it was early. So probably between a period of 79 and 83, I was rolling that Ballroom Blitz mix, which was just dynamic. Nice dance track by Oh, so good. I wish I could find that cut again, man. Nonetheless, outstanding to relive that moment. Dude, it just takes you right back. You vibe, that moment, that emotions, that feeling. If you were with a hot girl, that, with your girlfriend, that moment, listening to a tune, you're going to feel that. Remember, you're going to feel that moment initially again. That brain remembers, man. It feels it, and that heart never forgets. Outstanding, rare studio track, Ballroom Blitz, sweet. Bringing the magic. Wow. Out of breath. Loved it. Once again, I like the idea of this. So we'll mix and match some of the old school. We got Bay City Rollers Saturday night coming soon. I thought that was the most heavy metal song ever when I was like 12, maybe 10, well, maybe 8. We'll have some fun with that. I'll make sure I get a date on that release because I remember running down the street singing that song. SATU. And then now I heard it once like 15 years ago. And I can't believe I love that song, but we're going to check that out as well. Nonetheless, I got to roll. If you got some old classics you enjoyed back in the day, I'll be happy to check them out too. I just won't run this series on mine. If you have any picks you'd like me to check out that you loved back in your teens that would fit into my series of remembering a teen's reaction to first time greatness here in these, I will definitely incorporate it. Let me know. Leave a link in the comments and I will be sure to add it. Check it out. I got to roll. Gaming to come. Have a great day. I am back to streaming regularly my gaming channel, Gaming Grandpa OG. If you want to drop by there, watch me game a bit, talk some music. I'll take some requests, not do the request, but I'll take some requests during the stream that I'll note and we'll get them done in the channel afterwards. Nonetheless, I got to roll. Have a great day. Enjoy the magic. Hope this don't get blocked. And keep rocking and rolling. Stay safe. Peace out.